We're here at SeaWorld San Diego. So if you're ready, let's hit the road. Alright, we're here at SeaWorld San Diego, and I'm ready to have a whale of a time. You know, I got in my car and I drove here with the porpoise. See what I did there? Oh, let's just go in. SeaWorld San Diego. Welcome everyone to another edition of Let's Hit the Road Jack. We're here at SeaWorld at Dolphin Point, checking out some of the morning activities. These dolphins swimming around, getting their day started. But I did get an annual pass this year, and here it is right here. And pretty interesting that very conservation-focused company these days. And I think they're trying to move away from the bad publicity they had in the past, moving towards a more conservation and rescue-oriented company. I think they've learned their lessons from the way they used to do things, and very impressed. I came here last year. They have a veterans program where if you're a veteran, you get a free ticket once a year. And I took advantage of that, and I had a great time. It was a fantastic day, and you can see that video right here on my channel, SeaWorld from last year. But or actually, it was almost 2 years ago now. But I had such a great time. I decided, you know, in the news, they're going to open a new roller coaster this year. One just opened last year. And another one's opening next year. It's going to be a dive coaster, so they're kind of transitioning more towards kind of family rides and attractions, and I think they're going in the right direction. But hey, buddy, but rumors going around that Six Flags might buy out SeaWorld one of these days. We'll see if that ever happens or not. Strictly rumor. But that would be an interesting, and what a great bargain that would be for a Six Flags annual pass. But I sat down, just like I was talking about yesterday at Knott's, sat down and looked at all my pass options. They have 3 levels, silver, gold, and platinum, each with different benefits. And I went with the silver. The additional benefits offered with the other passes didn't really appeal to me. But the silver pass still gets you 1 year of admission, plus includes parking. And I thought that was great, and I added on the Quick Queue, which is their version of Fast Pass, for the whole year, only $100 extra. So I thought that was a great deal. They don't offer an annual dining plan like some of the other parks do, but they do have one for the day if you want to do that. That's an option. That doesn't appeal to me. I don't think it's that good of a bargain for just for 1 day. But if you're interested in that, I think it's about $36, and it's all you can eat for a day. There's 1 hour intervals between meals, but I'm just going to buy my meals as I go. Today's park hours are 10 to 5, so we're good to go with the Quick Queue. Silver plan, or Silver Pass I should say, with parking. It's good for 365 days, so it's good until March of next year. So let's take a look around here at SeaWorld and see what's going on right here on Let's Hit the Road, Jack. Alright, the pretzel shop here, kind of the only place that really serves any kind of breakfast other than the breakfast with the Orca, kind of buffet style. Of course, that's an add-on and probably pretty expensive, but they sell little breakfast sandwiches and Starbucks at the pretzel shop right by the front entrance. So as you can see, crowds are pretty much non-existent. At least so far it is the off-season, and a lot of stuff is under refurbishment. But we're going to take a look around right here at SeaWorld.
Previously on Sea Lion SI. Thank you, yes. It's not supposed to go in the water, is it? The most dangerous criminal in town! You and I need to search for evidence and find our suspect. This is what I'm thinking. First we're going to search the back, then we're going to search... Okay! What is it? Yes! You're right. Okay. Something fishy is going on. Alright, partner, this is what we need to do. Stick close, follow my each and every single move. If you're ready, let's go! This is what we need to do. I'm going to search the back of this building. Stay out here and keep your eyes peeled for the barracuda. Now, remember, he's very dangerous. You need to be careful and watch your back. Why, hello, Clyde. It's me, the barracuda. Thanks. What are you doing out here all alone? Don't you know how dangerous I am? I might sneak around you and choke you! Aha! Barracuda, I caught you choking my partner Clyde! No, I wasn't. Yes, she was, wasn't she? Do you have any idea what happens to barracudas around here? Sure! You spank your sea lions. No, I would never spank a sea lion. I said we spank the barracudas, isn't that right, Clyde? Anything but that, Clyde. Just being dramatic. All you have to do is touch him very gently. And just, what, touch him? How about here? Either hand. No hands. 2 hands. Clyde, that's ridiculous. You're too much. Woo! However, barracuda, that still does not excuse the fact we know it was you. Confess. It wasn't me. I didn't do it.
Oh, look at the cute little animal.
Alright, fine, it wasn't you after all. No, it was that otter guy!
Pretty cool. We're about to go on Manta, and kind of a family-friendly coaster. Of course, I don't have any kind of mount. I just have my cell phone, so I don't have any kind of mount or anything to hold my camera on, or a chest mount or a GoPro. So they're probably not going to allow me to film video on ride. And if they did, it wouldn't be a good idea. I might drop my phone. But so I'm going to show you some off-ride shots of Manta, and a good chance to check out my quick queue. All I have to do is show my pass, and I should be going right to the front of the line. There's no line anyway, but kind of a test run for the quick queue. So let's check out Manta right here at SeaWorld. All right, let's try this out. Manta quick queue. We're going to try out my what you might know as Fast Pass at Disney. It's called Quick Queue here at SeaWorld, and we're going to try this out with Manta. And I like that you just show your pass. Unlike Six Flags, you have to get a device and wear it around and stuff. But I love the theming here, by the way. This park is very beautiful. So here's the regular entrance, but we're going to go not that way, we're going to go this way. Check this out. Quick queue. Not that we need it today, but let's check it out. I see locker rentals. Hopefully I don't need to rent a locker. We'll find out, I guess, soon enough. Quick queue this way. Okay. Guess you have to kind of go through the gift shop. I do like some of this merch, but I never buy it because, number one, it's pricey and a waste of money. Number two, what am I going to do with it when I get it home? So here we go. Quick queue this way. And this is neat. I remember when I came here last year, this line was long and it was hot out. But what I was very impressed with the line here, the theming. Just look at this, it's gorgeous. It's an Asian theme. There goes the ride. Oops, there it goes. Anyway, let's go. Look at this theming. Just gorgeous. This reminds me of my trip to Japan. All right, just got off of Manta, and you saw some off-ride shots, but what you didn't get to see was the launch. It starts off, it goes into a dark tunnel. It's a launch coaster, so it stops, and there's screens on both sides of the train, and it projects images. It projects a video like you're going underwater into a coral reef area, and then there's mantas swimming around all around the train, and then and the train kind of lurches back and forth a little bit. It feels like you're kind of feels like you're underwater, feeling the currents, and that's a neat effect. Then the front curtain kind of opens up, and you get launched outside into the coaster, into a sharp right-hand turn. Now this roller coaster doesn't have any inversions, but some really great airtime hills and some really great steep bank turns. Fantastic. And then so you go around this area here, go across the walkway around to the other hill area. Some more airtime and steep turns, and then you kind of hit a brake area, and then go right into a second launch, and you go around that hill area, and then back into the final brake run, back to the station. So a really great ride. I really love it, and even though there's no inversions, there's plenty of intense airtime hills and steep bank turns. The theming is fantastic. It's a Japanese theme. Really reminds me of my time when I went back to Japan years ago, and some of the great temples and things that I saw there. I really love the Asian theme, and they even have a Japanese, like a temple bell over here, I don't know if they ever ring it or not, but that's kind of a nice touch. But fantastic. Here it comes. This is so cool. Another nice touch, when you come off the ride, you go down through the exit and you're in a kind of a tide pool where there's real mantas. And you can pet the mantas, and you can wash your hands before and after. So that's a nice little touch there with the SeaWorld theme. You can actually see mantas when you get off the ride. Operations, I'll give a thumbs up. They had 2 trains running. So that's the only thumbs up I have on that, because they were dreadfully slow loading the trains. Now, there was an issue with some guests that had disabilities, and they had to handle that, and they had to have them fill out a form. Turns out they couldn't ride anyway, so I'm sure they have to follow a certain procedure that really bogged down the load time. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt that it's just a procedural thing that they had to follow. I feel bad for the guest, because he wasn't allowed to ride after all that. But while they were dealing with that, they had to fill out a form, and they had all the lines closed while this was all happening for like 10 minutes. We're all just standing there waiting, watching this guy fill out a form, only to be told he couldn't ride. So I feel bad for the guest, but I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. It's just a procedural thing they have to follow. There's certain procedures they have to do and follow, and they probably have to call a supervisor. I don't know what the exact procedures are, but it really slowed down the line. Not a big deal today because it's so slow and there was no line to begin with, but I'm just imagining in July or August when the line is 2 hours long, there's got to be a more efficient way to handle that kind of situation. But thumbs down on the operations. The speed was just terrible. I've noticed since I got off the ride, though, trains are launching more often, seems to have gotten better, so I think it just had to do with that situation. So I'll give them the benefit of the doubt in this case, but hopefully they can get that sorted out in the future, because it really slowed things down. But not a big deal today because it's so slow. But anyway, Manta, overall thumbs up. I really enjoyed this ride. Let's take a look around and see what else is going on right here at SeaWorld San Diego.
Interconnected ocean, a vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the story of the ocean with all its splendor and uncertainty than the killer whale, or as it's scientifically known, the Orcinus orca. The orca lives in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the mighty Pacific and beyond.
There's nothing like seeing a killer whale up close and learning about them and their natural behaviors. We hope this Orca Encounter will help give you a greater understanding of this magnificent creature and all that it represents. Killer whales really are a natural wonder. And now Nakai will help me show you some of his physical characteristics. His blowhole is perfectly designed for taking a quick breath at the surface of the water. Even the location of his eyes works to his advantage. It may look like his eyes are located in that oval white patch, that's just a visual distraction. His eyes are actually located in the black area in front of the white patch, camouflage from thrashing prey. The fin on his back is called a dorsal fin. That helps stabilize him while he swims. It can also help regulate his body temperature. And the lobes on either side of his tail are called flukes. The tail flukes are the killer whale's engine, propelling the speeds of up to 30 miles an hour. That's as fast as some of our speedboats. And killer whales generate the most power and swim the fastest, which is propelling their nearly 10,000-pound bodies up and out of the water. When they really want to be noticed, they breathe. Spy hopping allows the killer whales to coordinate with one another and get a better view of their surroundings while they hunt. And flick slaps are another way killer whales communicate in the wild. Killer whales love to be touched and will often be seen rubbing their bellies on rocks when they can. Watch as the whales demonstrate that same behavior you may see killer whales do in British Columbia. Now, playful behavior does have its purpose. A tail whip can be used in hunting to stun fish, but today, looks like the killer whales might just be stunning all of you. We interact with our whales every day here at SeaWorld, which allows us to share trusted relationships and provide optimal health care, research, and quality of life.
If we work together, like the killer whale, we can protect the future of the Orcinus orca and this beautiful planet that we all share.
educational look there at the orcas, otherwise known as killer whales. Pretty interesting show. You learned something new. Only 50,000 orcas out there around the world, so hopefully we can reverse that. Don't pollute your oceans, people. Use the garbage cans, recycling. But all that stuff that ends up in the ocean kills off the sea life, like the orcas. So anyway, right when we got out of the show, of course, driving down here, it was pouring rain. Hasn't rained here yet in San Diego, but it's starting to drizzle a little bit. So by the end of the day, I wouldn't be surprised if it's pouring rain. A little bit of drizzle at the moment. So it's raining anyway. Why not hit the rapids? Let's check it out. Alright, just got out of Shipwreck Rapids, and again, highly themed. I love how the boats go kind of around underneath some dining areas even. There's lots of like wrecked ships, and you go through a tunnel even, and you come out the other side of a ship. One of the ships that's sinking has a piano hanging off the side, and all of a sudden the top of the piano opens up and a bunch of water comes out of it. It's really cool. But I didn't get too wet this time. It's probably one of those hit and miss rides. But I did get a nice splash of water in the side of the face, but dried off pretty quickly. But I did notice there's a lot of water cannons around the area, so I'd imagine the summertime when it's packed out, people line up and they put quarters in and they blast you with water. So you can probably get pretty wet in the summertime, but don't want to get soaking wet in the winter time like right now. So that's a good thing, but still a lot of fun. The theming is really neat. A lot of the dining areas appear to be closed because it's slow, but kind of some really neat dining areas on top of some of the ships are actually dining areas that you can watch the rafts go underneath, and kind of really neat. The theming is awesome. Operations are great today. They don't have a whole lot of boats, but they don't need them today because it's so slow. A lot of the boats are going around empty, so they only have a few boats out. But they don't need a lot of boats. There's no line, so I just walked right on. And thumbs up on operations and the theming. Fantastic ride experience. So let's go walk around and see what else is happening right here. Where? Let's hit the road, Jack. Okay, right behind me we got the Shipwreck Rapids ride, and right in front of that is a sea turtle tank. There goes that piano. And this is the Shipwreck, I think it's called the Shipwreck Cafe, and they got all kinds of interesting things. I just got myself a burger today, burger and fries and a Coke, and annual pass gets you 10% discount as well. But we're gonna have a little burger here and then move on, and we got, I think, a dolphin show is coming up in just a few minutes. So let's check out the rest of SeaWorld. right, park's going to be closing in less than an hour, so this is a really cool attraction, and it's a motion simulator ride similar to Star Tours at Disneyland, but it's themed to the Arctic, and it's really cool. And I remember going through, on your way into the ride, there's really cool theming and really neat stuff to see, and you just got to experience it. So I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time sightseeing where I want to get through it, because the park's going to close soon, but I want to take you inside and check out Wild Arctic because it's super cool. And if I remember right, it needed an update. This appears to have been open probably quite a while ago. And I'll point out, I remember a computer in particular in one of the displays. It's like a 286, which goes back, gosh, 20 years. Anyway, I'll point it out on the way through if it's still there. But Wild Arctic, let's go inside and check it out.
I'm Zach from Base Station Wild Arctic, and I'm here to give you a glimpse of some of the amazing animals you'll see on your journey today. Blubbery beluga whales are up first. These all-white whales are specialized for scavenging undersea ice, which is why they don't have a dorsal fin like most other whales. Next, you'll spot the Arctic's top predator, the polar bear. The largest of all bear species, polar bears prowl the sea ice in search of their favorite meal, seals. And finally, you shouldn't have a hard time spotting the walrus. Nearly 4 inches of blubber keeps this massive animal warm in chilly Arctic waters. Now I would like to direct you to our cabin crew, who will prepare you for boarding. Have a great flight!
On behalf of the flight and cabin crew, welcome. You will soon be on board one of our state-of-the-art NB-14 Thunder Series helicopters with final destination to Base Station Wild Arctic. At this time, please pay attention to the monitor as we prepare you for boarding. Below you are illuminated lights placed on the floor that guarantee you a seat on this flight. Please make sure you are standing on one of the lights at this time. Parties who wish to be seated together should stand on the same colored illuminated light. The weather in the Arctic is dramatic, so this could be a turbulent flight. This helicopter trip is not recommended for expectant mothers, those who have high blood pressure, back, neck, or heart problems, or travelers prone to motion sickness, have a sensitivity to stroke effects, or have had recent surgery. If you are not accompanying us on this flight, please see one of our ground crew members who will assist you in exiting the pre-boarding area. We have a non-motion flight taking off very soon for your comfort. Once instructed by the ground crew member, please proceed directly to the helicopter and continue to move all the way across your row, filling in every available seat. Place all loose articles on the floor in front of you. For your safety, all passengers are required to wear safety belts throughout the flight. To fasten your belt, pull the belt out of the right side of the seat and snap it in the buckle on the left. Once fastened, give the belt a good tug to ensure it's properly secured. Please remain seated throughout the entire flight. You will begin boarding in just a few moments. Enjoy your adventure to Base Station Wild Arctic.
Alright, go ahead and get buckled up. We're going to be on our way. So where we are.
Come in, White Thunder. This is Arctic Control.
This is Captain Emerson of White Thunder. Come back.
Captain, we have a nasty storm system closing in at 018. It's heading right through your flight path. It's picking up.
No problem. We'll make it to Base Station Wild Arctic before that storm does. should be a short, comfortable flight. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the scenery. I heard a caribou. Looks like they're going in our direction. These sensors detecting what appears to be polar bear activity. We're racing an Arctic storm, but I think we have time to take a little side trip. I'll set our rotors to whisper mode so we can get in close. Oh, look at that. A mother and her cubs. Let's leave them be. We're in luck. There's more animal activity on the other side of this glacier. If we hurry, we can take a look. Hang on.
300 feet, 200 feet, 100 feet.
White Thunder to base. We're dropping underwater.
Water entry complete.
Whoa! That narwhal almost came in for a visit.
Storm warning.
Looks like that storm has picked up. We better get going.
Flying mode restored.
Don't want to scare those walrus. I have a warning indicator light flashing. Folks, we're sitting down on this glacier and I'm shutting down until I check it out. Oh no, the edge of this glacier can't hold our weight. Got to get rotors back. It won't start. Code red. Thrusters on. And pull us out of this. That was close.
Storm alert. Storm alert.
That storm front is trying to cut us off at the pass. Taking an emergency route.
Overheating. Warning.
Computer's out. We're on our own. We'll avoid these high winds by taking a path through this chasm. Hang on. It's an avalanche! Brace yourselves! We made it!
This is Base Station Wild Orchid. Come in, White Thunder.
This is White Thunder.
Great to hear from you, Captain. Thought you went down in the storm. We're looking forward to your visit.
And we're all looking forward to solid ground. We're coming in. This is Captain Emerson thanking you for flying White Thunder. I hope you all have a great time exploring Base Station Wild Arctic. Till next time, over and out.
Please wait until the doors open before disconnecting your seatbelts.
All right, that was a nice surprise. I was able to film that. Didn't think I'd be able to, but it wasn't 3D like I remembered, so I was wrong about that. But that's not the end of the attraction. Check it out, beluga and whales this way. All right, that was really cool. I got to film that. I love the theming in here. Here's your baggage claim. I can't see. I'm looking for a purple duffel bag. No, it's not my sleeping bag. Reminds me of my days in the Marines, though. Oh, I guess they lost my luggage. Base station this way. Anybody's baggage here? It's a purple duffel bag. I don't see it. Huh. But check out the theming of this. Look at this. Now this is a really cool helicopter. It even goes underwater. This looks like an actual helicopter too. That's pretty cool. And there's a non-motion theater, just like Star Tours, but not quite as good. But Let's take a look around over here. Oh, this is the way we go, right over here. Here's where things get really interesting out here on the Arctic. By the way, this is, oh, that looks like a snowmobile. Look at that. If you come to SeaWorld on a really hot day, this is a great getaway spot. It's air conditioned. Ah, here's what I was looking for, that computer I was telling you about. Look at this. Yep, Compact 286. Look at the size of this thing. That's got those full-size floppy disks right here. It's about, what were those, 9-inch? I forget what they call those. Look at this antique right here. I wonder if this thing still works. And is this, if this is an indication of when this attraction was installed? It's been a long time. Compact 286. I wonder if that still works. Wouldn't that be something? Can I turn it on? That is so cool. The theming in here is incredible.
That was Jim Morrison of the Doors with Somebody Please Light My Fire on Big Blizzard Radio. And I'm the Iceman, Jumpin' Jack Frost, with stacks of frozen wax dedicated to bringing sound to the icebound. Here's little Stevie Wonder, the musical genius, and he's the sunshine of your life.
Ooh, sure is cold outside. It's a little bit chilly.
Frozen Oldie with the Iceman, Jumpin' Jack Frost, the voice of Wild Arctic.
This is cool. This is where you can go see the beluga whales out here. There's one. Sunken ship. We have a polar bear that lives here, but apparently he's not out today. This is a polar bear habitat. Look at this theming. It's a sunken ship. Snowflake is a female polar bear. It's currently at the Pittsburgh Zoo as part of the Species Survival Plan program. Oh, look at that. All right, let's continue on. Yeah, that ship has seen better days. I said if it's a hot day, come in here. This is an actual ice wall. Press up against that wall of ice to cool off. That is real ice. I don't know how they do that. It's neat. But that is a wall of ice. So that's the way to cool off on a hot day. You know what he's probably... Oh, here comes another one. Look at this. You know what he's probably thinking to himself? He's probably thinking, cuckoo, ka-choo. Bonus points if you got that joke. All right. Very cool. Look at this theming. Let's continue down into the recesses of this ship that is sunken into the ice. This is so cool. Literally. You get some underwater viewing. Oh, there's one. What's up, buddy? Say hello. Hello. How are you? checking us out. This thing in here. Walrus sounds. Let's check this out. It's interesting. It's not the sounds I would expect from a walrus. Let's continue. Sounds like banging a piece of metal or a drum. Look at the inside of this ship we're in. want, this is for little kids, you can crawl around this little ice cave. But we're not going to do that today. It just goes through here, right here. Look at this little baby. There's another one. Harbor seals. One up here. So these are the same beluga whales we saw earlier. We're just under the water level here. Look at these guys. Showing how a sonogram works. Alright, that was a nice surprise. We got to film the ride, and also there is an option that you can skip the ride and just go right into the exhibit if you just want to see the animals or cool off on a hot day. Press up against that ice wall. It's so cool that they have that in there, and some benches to sit down, and it's a neat place. So anyway, that's gonna wind up this episode, and so stay tuned. Lots more to come real soon. So we'll see you on the road.